What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is gonna be just getting back into the grind to where I'm showing you guys what I'm doing for my morning routine and what my back day usually looks like. I kind of switch up my split, and I'll talk to you guys about that a little after. I currently weigh 153 pounds and I'm trying to get down to 145, so we are on a cut. So I'm gonna show you guys what I have for breakfast before I hit the gym, and yeah, come with me. I gotta be a little quiet because my padre is sleeping, taking a nap. But I usually start with warming up some frozen fruit, and that frozen fruit is... So I usually start off with some frozen fruit and I warm it up. And I get frozen fruit just because it's cheaper and it lasts longer. So if you guys need to get fruit, I would say, and you're on a budget, I would say get some frozen fruit. But other than that, fresh fruit should get the job done. It will get the job done. But I usually just weigh out a serving. We've got 140 grams of blueberries on the dot. And now we're going to throw this bad boy in the microwave. Put it up at like 30 seconds. But yeah, this has been my breakfast for, I want to say, the past 7 days after Eid. So Eid was last Sunday, so about 6 days. This is my 6th day, and then we got these two bad boys just fighting on the floor. Look at them. Look, they know what's up. So we got the blueberries, and then we got Faye Greek yogurt. I usually throw in 1 serving of this, and it should give you some good protein, but we are going to add some protein powder as well. We got that done. Now it's time to add some protein, and I'm not sponsored, unfortunately, but here is the protein powder that I use just because I don't gatekeep. Blueberry muffin is one of my favorite flavors, and I also use the cinnamon cereal. Goes hand in hand with this concoction. But yeah, I just use like 30 grams of this, and it gives me some good protein. And then I'll show you guys the macros of everything. I'll also add some Rice Krispie cereal on top just because I need that extra carbs before I hit the gym. Usually I don't really eat a pre-workout meal, but just for the sake of today, I have the time to, and I'm going to. This is what my current physique looks like. I know it's not that impressive, but from where I've come, I would say pretty solid. At 153 pounds, we got this bad boy. Just gonna whip it up. Now, this doesn't look the best, but it will fuel your workout, and it gives you that. The blueberries, you got good fiber, you got good antioxidants, you got that yogurt, that Greek yogurt. It's a slow digesting protein, and then you got protein powder, which is straight whey protein. You know, you need all that. And then I'm gonna show you guys the macros just after I put in the cereal. This is what the final concoction will look like. I like it really crispy. I like crunching on my breakfast. I also look really good in this lighting, I can't lie. But yeah, we got good carbs. Let me show you guys the macros. 462 calories, 49 grams of protein, 62 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fat. Realistically, you want to have more carbs before your workout, but 62 will do considering I go from nothing to something. But yeah, I'm just gonna munch on this and then make my pre-workout. I'll even show you guys my pre-workout concoction. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands, but I am sponsored by FluxGear. Y'all might have seen me on TikTok or Instagram, but this is one of the anime graphic tees pump covers. It's sick as fuck, I can't lie. I know I'm sponsored, but I wore this before I became a sponsor, and he's just a great guy. He's selling good quality clothes for the absolute most affordable prices. Like, you see a shirt and you'll be like, oh, that's definitely like 60 bucks. This shit's like 25. Code YOUNUS, obviously with code YOUNUS. Without code YOUNUS, you'll probably pay 30, 32. But code YOUNUS will get you guys an even better discount. So go check him out. I'm sure you guys will like it. If you don't, you probably just, I don't know what's wrong with you. I can't help you with that one. But What I can tell you is you'll save a lot of money. You'll be dripped out at the gym or outside. I wear that shit outside. So yeah, enough of the promotion. But you know, I love their shit. They got a drop coming May 31st. Go check that out and go see what you like. And their hoodies. Oh, their hoodies are fire. Good quality. Holy shit. I'm just gonna mix this in until it gets all like mixed with the Rice Krispies. I just love the crunchiness of the Rice Krispies. Fire. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I'll show you guys what I have for my pre-workout. So after finishing my first meal, these are the supplements that I'm gonna take. I got apple cider vinegar, we got a multivitamin, and we got psyllium husk, which is good for fiber. And it seems to be I am out of that bitch. A little tip. This is a little bit TMI, but a few weeks ago, about a few months ago or so, I was having really bad diarrhea. I wasn't sure why. It wasn't like I was eating fiber, well, at least for the most part. But yeah, my diet was clean. I didn't really have anything processed or do anything terrible. But I was having severe diarrhea, and I didn't know what was going wrong. And I figured out a solution to that problem, and that was apple cider vinegar as well as psyllium husk. You need fiber and you need that gut health. You need that. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. You know, because you got those acids in your stomach, and to promote the gut health, you know, that gut biome. You got apple cider vinegar. But anyways, point being is if you guys have diarrhea or if you guys are experiencing any similar symptoms of like just straight not good shits, you would know what a good shit is. But yeah, I would say take these two supplements and see what happens, see what works. I start off by using like one serving of each, which is two. This is gonna be what a serving is 480 milligrams of apple cider vinegar, and then this is like 2.6 grams of psyllium husk. But yeah, try that out. Give it a shot if you guys are having. Oh, I have enough. I have just 5, so that's enough pills for today. And a mistake that a lot of people do is they down their pre-workout, right? Like straight away, like just down the hatch. I don't recommend that, you know, because one, it'll run right through your system, and depending on what pre-workout you take, it will not be great for you, and you'll probably just lose a lot of the ingredients. So don't do that. But I'm not sponsored once again by any of these companies here, but this is EvoGen. I'm taking the Extreme and the 3D for a good pump. I switched through with a lot of different pre-workouts just because I like a lot of different pre-workouts, but this I deliberately had to go out of my way to go get because I actually enjoy it. And it works best for me. I don't have a bunch of active ingredients in my body to where one cancels out the other or it just flushes out of my body. But I will be mixing that with some creatine. I'll take around 10 grams of creatine every morning with my pre-workout. But let's see if this will do me a solid workout. Today we're hitting back and we're starting off with deadlifts. Not necessary, but deadlift is proven to be a good workout to increase testosterone. And I like to see where my strength is at. It's a good strength movement. Big, heavy compound. But yeah, I know it's frowned upon to be doing deadlifting, especially because I don't use a belt either. But I'm a man, and like we're gonna die eventually. So like I'm gonna have fun before I do, you know. But like I was saying, sip on your pre-workouts, or if you dry scoop, probably will injure yourself somehow. But me, I do the bad boy thing, and I sip on my pre-workout 30 minutes before my workout. But yeah, we're gonna sip on this and then head to the La Gimnasio. Is it El Gimnasio? I think it's El Gimnasio. I'm a little bit yeah, I'm bilingual, but like sometimes I just be, I don't know. I'll go down this thing and I'll catch you guys in a second. I'm also gonna put on my amazing FluxGear t-shirt, pump cover, because I fuck with it. Hella. Yeah, peep the lighting. Yeah. Holy shit, I look good. Holy shit. Oh wait, no, the lighting here is better. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, see you soon.
All right, so first exercise that we're starting off with, like I said, was gonna be deadlifts. I'm gonna try to max out today, see what I can get through. I'm hoping for 4 plates with straps. If not, it's cool. 3 plates and a 25 will do, or maybe more than that. But like I said earlier, deadlifts are not a movement that is for hypertrophy. You want to do this shit just for strength training, boost that testosterone, have a little bit of fun. Thing is, you gotta really understand the fact that lifting isn't just about, you know, doing it to do it. Sure, if you're competing and you need to do it, it's kind of like a chore, but I like to have fun, lift some heavy weight, and then get on with my hypertrophy movement. You know, this isn't a bad thing. It's not gonna hurt me negatively. It's only gonna promote testosterone and shit, so great work. Before I become a pussy and put on the straps, I'm actually gonna try to do the hook and whatever this underhand grip is. See, I feel like I developed a problem by doing that too much back in my old days, back in high school, because I'm an old ass lifter. I'm only 19. But yeah, I feel like I fucked up my shoulder by doing that because one is like significantly lower than the other, but who cares? Because vanity's for pussies. Bismillah. Not bad, but I saw stars. That's terrible. Deadlifting, along with a lot of the other lifts that I will be making a video on, has been a factor to my improvement of weight, my physique, strength, all of the above. Up until last, I'd say November, and a year prior to that, within that year, I had been plateaued. Shout out to my boy there. I've made a video with him. Taught me to be less of a bitch. Ever since I added this, along with a few other workouts into my lifts, I've surpassed my plateau. I'm not going up for another one. We'll hit one more of these and then drop. I'm so surprised that like my endocrine system, my hormones aren't so fucked up on this cut. Alhamdulillah, you know what I'm saying? But my last cut that I did back in August, I think, from like June or way back, did a little cut and I wasn't feeling great. Like I wasn't looking great, I wasn't feeling great, I was just miserable. But that does have to do with my sleep. I was barely getting 6 hours of sleep at the time because I was working, I was doing personal training, I was working out, I was cooking, and then I was trying to cook. But as you guys saw, I did not keep up with it. So I promise y'all, I will keep up because I love YouTube and RedTube. Just kidding, guys, that's not how long. But yeah, we're gonna hit this set, probably go out to 2 plates, and then do some grip training with like a plate, 135, and then we'll move on to triceps. But yeah. Haven't even started hitting back yet. You see that deadlift that we hit there? That shit was warm up. So And once we start getting that in, you're gonna see every little fiber in the back. You got the rhomboids, you got the trapezoids, you got trapezius, and then we got the rear delt. We're gonna hit some rear delt today, just because on my shoulder days, it's chest, shoulders, and biceps. I don't hit shoulders, or I mean rear delts. So today, after we hit our upper back and our triceps, I'm gonna do some rear delt flies and just burn that bitch out. See, what I've been, taught and learned for rear delts, if you really want to grow them, look at mine, right? Oh shit, you can't even see the lighting, but there it is. You see it? See that rear delt right there? You see that thing right there? Oh yeah. You really want to grow that? Hit some reps. You want to, for whatever reason, that shit grows with just high reps, right? You want to do like 20 reps of rear delt flies and you're set. That's all you need. My drawstring. Nice. Oh, nice, my thumb. Shut up, Siri. All right. So now we have moved on to some rows, some hammer strength rows. See, preferably you want to have it close and out, right? And then have it come wide so that you can like bring it around you and squeeze behind your back. You're almost squeezing your elbows in between your back. Oh, let's drop this bitch.
That might be awesome.
Now we're moving on to some tricep push downs. Yeah, we're cooked here.
Gotta give.
I don't fucking know what this shit do. Holy hell.